Hi, everybody. This will be the second lesson for the week. We're going to be looking at or carrying on what we learned a little bit about list boxes and combo boxes. This week, we're going to tie into something. We're going to look at using how to use more than one form or multiple forms in a program. So, if you want to call your program multiple forms or something along those lines, that would be great. Um, so, we should open up here with something blank. Perfect. Okay, so you might be saying, okay, what's he talking about? What are these forms things? So this is form one. But if you wanted to create a program with different levels or high score screen or an introduction or how to play screen or expert level, beginner level, intermediate, you likely would be using more than one of these forms. You'd be maybe using 4 forms, maybe 50 forms, but they're pretty easy to add forms. And what the purpose of this program today will be is to be able to use a combo box or a drop down menu to get to the different forms. So we're going to work with three of these forms. And how do you do it? You go up to project and you just select add Windows form. Now, the default name of the form is form 2. We can keep that. You may want to put it something meaningful, um, but we'll just keep it. I'll keep form 2. It'll be my level 2. So we'll say add. And then now, if you notice down here in my Solution Explorer, I have a form 1 and a 2. So let's add another form. So we'll go to project, add a Windows form, and here's form 3. I'll just do that, add. So now I have 3 forms. They all look the same when I cycle through them. I'm going to change that. We're going to change that with each other right now. Um, Here we go. Make sure I'm on form 1. And so we're on form 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the color of form 1. Um, and to do that, I'll go to the back color property and just probably just go to customer web. And form 1, the opening screen will be fuchsia or purple or pink, whatever we're seeing here. If I click on form 2, just kind of double click on that. Form 2, I want to change its back color to something else. So why don't we put form 2, pick another color. I'm going to pick yellow. And then form 3, we double click on form 3 here. Let's change its back color to, let's go with green. Yeah, green will work. Okay, so we have form 1, we have form 2, and I have form 3, all different colors. So this will mimic kind of level 1, level 2, level 3. Um, so maybe what we'll do is we'll add labels in there. So this is form 3, so I'm just going to put a label in here and call this label level 3. Okay, I'll do the same form 2. We'll put a label in and call it level 2. And form 1. Oh, there we go. We'll call it level 1. Now, later on, for those wondering, oops, that is not good. Didn't put the label in. Sorry. Later on, we will work with modules, which if we save our forms in a module, we can use variables that work across every single form. But for now, we're just doing a little introduction, so don't worry about those right now. Um, okay. So we have 3 forms, each is a different color. We have level 1 on one, level 2, level 3. What I'd like to do is to start is we're going to put a combo box on form 1. So a combo box is like our drop down menu. And inside this combo box, if we go to our properties or what the items we want to add, if we go to the items property, we're going to allow or have a drop-down menu that gets us to level 2, another one that says level 3. So by putting this in on the drop-down menu and hitting OK, when I push play, we haven't coded anything, but when I push play, you'll see level 2, but I can't, nothing happens, and level 3. So we're going to code that now. And the coding's pretty simple. We treat it like a text box. So we're going to go to the combo box, and we're going to put an if statement. So if combo box 1, let me get rid of this side screen, dot text equals level 2, it has to be exactly how we put it in the items. So I believe I capitalized the first L, I have a space, and I have the number 2. If you don't, it won't relate it. The computer's a robot. It has to be exactly how you wrote it in the items. Then, and this is how, this next step is what we're asking to do is we're going to hide the current form, and we're going to bring up level 2's form. So me.hide, so me is the current form we're working on. Me.hide, so hide level 1, form2 dot show form2 dot activate. Spell that right. No, I didn't spell it right. Active form2 dot show. Oh, it's form2 dot activate. There it is. I didn't have the 2. So what we're all we're asking here is that you shut off form 1, show form 2, and make sure it's activated. We can carry this its if statement on, or we can make another if statement if you want, and we can say if combo box, same code, if the text equals level 3. So if in the drop-down menu they pick level 3, then what do we want to happen? Me.hide form2.show. Oh, sorry, not 2, form3. We want level 3 showing up. Form3.show, form3.activate. And then, so this should work. Now, I'm going to tell you where what doesn't work is, so when I play the program, if I go from level 1 and I pick level 2, I've got that screen. That's great. Notice how I can't go back. So what I've done is I've done this one here. I chose level 2, we shut down level 1, and we showed this form and activated. I didn't make a combo box in form 2 to go back to level 1 or 3, and I didn't make one in level 3. And that's what I'm going to ask you guys to do to carry on with this code. So what I'd like you to do is make a combo box on form 2 that allows you to go to level 1 or level 3, and I'd like you to put another one on form 3 that lets you get to the other levels. So again, what I'd like you to do is copy this, but when you get to form 2 here, if I go to the design, I'd like you to add a combo box, and I'd like you to add the items. So again, for form 2, the items, you're giving the user a chance to go to level 1 or level 3. And then I'd like you to do the same. If you go to form 3 up top here, I'd like you to add a combo box, and this will allow you to get to level 1 or 2. I'd like you to code for those, so now when you play the program, you can get from level 3 to the other levels. That's it for this week. I don't think it's too bad. Hopefully you guys, those that are still working on slot machines, can get those in. But a couple neat skills, and you can see where you will use this down the road if we have when we have our final project on how to navigate through different levels or different things. If you ever want to start from a different form, so the one last thing what you can do is if you go to the Solution Explorer, and that's that little window you have. If you go to My Project, where you put in pictures and you can put in what they use for your slot machine, you're going to notice on the first page you have a start from. So where do you want to start from? And start up from form 1. Now I can choose from form 2. So if I do that, I'll start from the yellow screen now if I push play. Okay, just something neat to do with forms and how you can work things. But let's work on that for now, and have a great week, everybody. It's Education Week. There's a couple neat things you can do and emails you can send for that, and all included in the weekly email. Thanks so much. Bye bye.